Okay, today we're starting the chapter notes on Unidad 3, Etapa 3 from the Spanish 2 book. But I like going back to the Spanish 2 book because I like the grammar. You know, we've got all the body parts and illnesses, and that's more relative, especially for those of you going to Spain. You know, you can, if you hurt yourself, you can tell somebody at the hospital. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Hacer with expressions of time is what we're going to talk about. We use it a lot in English. You know, 3 minutes ago, I lost my book. I don't know. I've been studying Spanish for 3 years. Or I have. I went to the store an hour ago. Okay, all of those we use very common, and we're going to use the verb hacer for those expressions. Okay, so we're using hacer to talk about how long something has been going on or how long it has been since something occurred. Okay, so we can use it in 2 different ways. How long something's been going on, like we have been studying Spanish for 3 years, or how long it's been since. It's been 24 hours since I last drank a soda. I don't know. The first formula you need to know is how long something has been going on. It's hace, just the word hace. You don't have to conjugate it to anything else. It's just hace plus the amount of time plus K plus the present tense. Okay. So I've been waiting for 10 minutes would be hace, then the amount of time, 10 minutos, K, and then espero. It's how long you've been doing something for. Because it's continuing into the present. That's why we use the present tense. Does that make sense? Okay. Because it's carrying into the present tense, how long you've been doing something, it's hace, period of time, plus K, plus the present tense. So we've been studying Spanish for 3 years. Hace 3 años que estudiamos español. I have another one. Oh, here's another similar. We have spoken Spanish for 3 years. Hace 3 años que hablamos español. But because you're continuing into the present, still doing it, we use the present tense. Questions on this so far?
What does espero mean?
To wait. Esperar is to wait. So that's the yo form because you're saying, I've been waiting. Espero. You're good? Okay. If you're asking, here, let me move this little box out of the way. Uh-oh, did not want to do that. Sorry. If you're asking somebody how long you've been doing something, you're going to use cuanto tiempo. So if you're going to, how long have you been studying Spanish? How long have you been waiting? You just put cuanto tiempo in front of hace plus K plus the present tense. So you're going to take out the amount of time because you don't know how long they've been doing it. And you're going to replace it, rearrange things a little bit, and have cuanto tiempo hace que, and then whatever question is you're asking using the present tense. How long have you been waiting? Cuánto tiempo hace que esperas? And how long have you spoken Spanish? Cuánto tiempo hace que hablas español? How long have you been running? ¿Cuánto tiempo hace que corres? Good? Okay. Now we can change it up and talk about the past to say how long ago. So when you see the word ago, or when you want to say ago, you have to think that it's already happened, and we're going to use the preterite in that formula instead. So hace, the amount of time, plus que, plus the preterite. So compare this sentence to the first one. I waited 10 minutes ago. Okay? Instead of saying I have been waiting for 10 minutes, the sentence I waited 10 minutes ago indicated you're done waiting. You've already done it. So when it's ago and you've already done something, you're going to use the preterite. So it becomes hace 10 minutos que esperé. There should be an accent on esperar. Esperé. Okay, we spoke Spanish 3 years ago, meaning we don't speak it anymore. We probably forgot it. Okay. But we spoke Spanish 3 years ago. Hace 3 años que hablamos español. That one is the exact same as the other because remember the preterite conjugation of AR verbs, hace, o, amos, aron. The amos ending is just the same as in the present tense. So how would I know if I'm saying we spoke Spanish 3 years ago or we've been speaking Spanish for 3 years? How would you know? You say it. Context. Yep. The context of the conversation that you're having depends on if you're saying ago or you've been speaking for 3 years. We're almost done. Good? Okay, to say ago, you can also do it this way, but you don't use the word que. So here's another way to do that same formula. I waited 10 minutes ago. You can say esperé hace 10 minutos. You can put the verb in the very beginning, and then make sure, and then the que is gone, and then you just say hace 10 minutos. I like doing it this way because it kind of flows with how we speak in English. Okay. We spoke Spanish 3 years ago. Hablamos español hace 3 años. Okay. In English, we say we spoke Spanish 3 years ago versus 3 years ago we spoke Spanish. I don't know, it's just the order of how we say it. I like this way better. But you can learn it however you want. You just put the verb first. So chop off the verb, put it in front, and take off the que of that formula. So it's preterite plus hace plus the amount of time. That would be the formula. Preterite plus hace plus the amount of time. Oops, let me go back. And that's the last slide. Any questions on these? Okay, well, I'm going to write a couple of examples up and let you guys practice them, and we'll discuss them together.